name is Tony Sutton, State Chair of the Republican Party of Minnesota. And we're here today to announce the launching of a new website, DaytonShutdown.com. The purpose of the website is to inform Minnesotans about the fact that Martin Dayton will be to blame if there's a shutdown in Minnesota state government. The website points out that running away from responsibility has been the hallmark of Mark Dayton's political career, and shows how he's deliberately maneuvering Minnesota to a shutdown. The website chronicles the devolution of the governor's political strategy into a personal obsession with shutting down government to prove a political point. Rather than engage in policy discussions with legislators, he is denigrating as extremists. As Mark Dayton's rhetoric about Republicans becomes more personally abusive and his behavior more erratic and Machiavellian, I am concerned that Mark Dayton is in personal and professional shutdown mode. This does not bode well for budget negotiations. It indicates the governor is primed for a state government shutdown. It's an easy thing to do to laugh off the connection between Mark Dayton's closing his Senate office when things got dicey, and his willingness, even eagerness, to shut down state government over tough budget negotiations. But the governor's history of taking a time out when things get tough is well documented. His attacks on Minnesota legislators, Governor Dayton has made it personal. He's made shutting down the government and spanking Republican legislators a higher priority than the welfare of the people of Minnesota. There's a madness to his method, not the other way around, because Mark Dayton's shutdown will hurt the very people he claims he's trying to help. These are real people with real lives. I wonder how many state government employees have a month or two of savings in the bank to live off of during the shutdown. How many people who depend on state government will be hurt during Mark Dayton's shutdown? This is no time for dangerous, unpredictable behavior from a bored dilettante who's throwing a temper tantrum for not getting his way. The legislature gave the governor the largest budget in Minnesota history, a budget that spent $3 billion more than the last biennium, a budget that lives within its means and doesn't raise taxes. The more steadfastly Republicans refuse to play his game and compromise for the sake of compromise, the more virulent Governor Dayton's attacks have become. The more the discussion has pivoted away from an arbitrary budget number to the role of government, the more angry and erratic the governor has become. The more the argument has shifted from emotions to principles, the more baffled and flummoxed and erratic the governor has become. The governor needs to understand that the largest budget in state history is enough. So our website will make the point, make the case, that this government shutdown will be Mark Dayton's lap.